Hello everyone, welcome to the vlog. Today we have a special guest here at the airport, my sister. Today I am going to go fly for a little bit and then we are going to do a Q&A video and also pick the 2 giveaway winners that win the 2 Aviation for Life shirts. So this should be exciting. Alright, we're here, got the keys to the plane. I'm gonna do a quick pre-flight and then go fly for about an hour. Then we're gonna head over to our hangar and go do that Q&A and pick the winners. That sound good?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Alright, plane is all pre-flighted. We got gas, we got good sumps, everything is good to go, so I will catch you guys after the flight. Alright, just got done with the flight. It was pretty good. I went and did takeoff and landings because this is the first time I've actually flown this particular 152. And everyone says it flies a little bit different than the other 152s. And it kind of does. The rudder pedals are a little bit different, but other than that, flew nice. And then I came back here to a 9 gusting 15 knot crosswind. So yeah, that was pretty fun. And I was going to do some more, but then I was like, I better not push my luck, so I just landed. And now we're going to put the plane away. Okay, we are done here at the main Sky Park building. Filled out my logbook, did all that good stuff. Now we're gonna go down. Now we're gonna go down to our hangar and do the Q&A there. And it's Q&A time. Do we have a door stopper?
Are we restarting
Okay, so
everything?
yeah. Alright, so this is my sister Alexandra. I asked you guys for questions on Instagram this morning. If you don't know what my Instagram is, you can follow it right there. That's the link to it. And I will be doing more Q&As in the future, so definitely make sure you follow that so you know when to ask questions, because that is the platform that I will have you guys ask me questions on. She's going to start reading me the questions and I'm going to start answering.
How many hours do you have?
I have about 140, 145 hours right now.
When did you start becoming a pilot?
I started becoming a pilot when I was around 12.
Was it hard?
It wasn't necessarily hard, but I mean, you definitely have to love what you're doing because it is a lot of work to become a pilot, but it's definitely worth it in my opinion.
When did you start loving aviation and how?
It's a funny story actually. So there was there was this show on Discovery Channel called Flying Wild Alaska. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. And I was about 12 and I fell in love with the show, and it was about these bush pilots in Alaska that would go and fly basically cargo and passengers. It was like a bush airline. And I told my dad I want to start flying. So the first thing he did was for Christmas that year when I was 12 is he bought me a little flight simulator with Microsoft Flight Simulator for my computer. And I started flying around with that and I fell in love with it. Then later that year we went to our Cleveland Air Show. We have the Blue Angels and all that. And there was actually a flight school there that had like a little kids camp. So he signed me up for that and I went to that and I loved it. For my birthday that year, he actually got me my first flight lesson. And ever since then I've been taking flight lessons regularly.
What's the hardest part about making aviation videos?
The hardest part I would say about making these videos is sitting down to edit them. Like, it's not, editing them isn't that bad, but it's getting yourself to do that. Because once you start, you're just kind of in the zone and you get it done, but everything leading up to that, it just sounds so painful to start editing. But it's definitely worth it.
Have you ever had an engine failure mid-flight? Love the vids, keep up the good work.
Okay, I have not had an engine failure mid-flight, but I have had a couple times where I've taken off and literally right on takeoff the engine has kind of coughed out, which means it's basically shut off and then turned back on. That's kind of freaky, but That it's kind of freaky, but I mean it lit back up, and basically as soon as that happened, obviously I turned right back around and landed. The whole thing is you want to the whole nerve-wracking thing is you have to make sure that your landing is going to be good, because you don't know if you're going to be able to go around, because you're hoping that when you put that power in it's going to work, but it might not necessarily work if it's coughing like that. So yeah, that's my experiences with that. Hopefully no more, knock on wood.
What got you into aviation?
We kind of answered that before. I mean, how my dad got me the flight simulator and the Flying Wild Alaska show.
That's it.
And that is all the questions we have for you today. So hopefully you enjoyed this Q&A segment. Definitely be sure to follow me on Instagram. I know I keep plugging my Instagram, but you should, because the next time I ask for Q&A questions, you'll be able to participate in that. And yeah. Oh, and real quick, before we get to the giveaway, a subscriber has asked what this contraption here is all about. So basically, it's a homemade contraption. It's a piece of PVC pipe. This is a little vacuum pump right here. And there are silica beads in here. And basically what it does is it sucks air in through there, pumps it in through the bottom. The air runs through all of these silica beads and dries and gets super dry. And then it comes out through this hose. And this hose leads to where the dipstick would go in the engine. And then basically what it does is it pumps dry air into the crankcase, which should in theory force the moist air out. And the whole thing is you don't want damp air in your crankcase because that could cause corrosion. So hopefully we're preventing corrosion with this, but we can't be 100% sure, but in theory it sounds like it should. So it doesn't hurt, that's for sure. So now for the moment you've all been waiting for, my sister is going to pick the giveaway winners. And basically what she is doing now is we pulled up a list of all of our subscribers here, and the most fair way to do it is we are only going to pick, well, she's just basically going to pick 2 random people that stand out to her, the names. She has no idea who they are, so it's not me picking, so that's the most fair way I can think of. And we are starting from 1 week ago when we hit 300 subscribers, because everyone after that, you kind of missed the boat, so we will be doing more giveaways in the future, but yeah, so we're going to be fair, and we're going to start from where we hit 300 subscribers.
So do I go up?
You gotta go, no, you gotta go down.
Like pull this down?
Yep. So just look through the names and pictures. And pick anyone that stands out to you. Well, actually, you gotta pick 2.
I like this one.
Which one?
Oops, I clicked on it.
Okay. Well, number 1, her first choice is Luna Flight.
This one.
Ron Masick. Alright, so we've officially picked the 2 winners of the giveaway. So our first winner of an Aviation for Life t-shirt is Luna Flight, and our second winner is Ron Masick. So what I'll be doing is I will be messaging you on YouTube. Pretty sure you can do that. And I will let you know that you guys have won, and I will give you about a week to respond to me so I know what to ship. Give me your shirt size and obviously the address you want it shipped to, and we will have an Aviation for Life polo coming your way. How sweet is that? So there you have it. Those are the 2 giveaway winners. We got the Q&A done, and I flew. So all in all, I think that was a pretty awesome day. Hello, yoo-hoo. Let me know if you like Alexandra being in the vlog. She can be in them more. What?
Of course they like me.
I'm sure they do. Yeah, did you like being in the vlog?
Yes.
Yes?
It was great.
You
I
don't
had a great time.
If you haven't seen the video of her and my dad and her friend going to Port Clinton, you should really check that out because it's hilarious. They like literally sang and drove my dad nuts the whole time. So you should check that out. It's linked up here. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, follow us on all of our social media. Those links are down below in the description. And so until next time, happy flying and see you later.